You know, it's funny, we were told that AI is just a tool, something that we can control, something that we can use, something that's an everyday item inside our households. But what we're witnessing, this is just far more profound. This isn't a feature upgrade, nor is it just a trend. And it's not something like anything we've ever experienced before. It can only truly be described as something like a rebirth. A rebirth of how business sounds, how it moves, how it connects. It can only be described as a renaissance, a period so great, so revolutionary, it changes generations. Further proof of this, when your voice or your business becomes infinite, when your customer experience becomes autonomous, and when your time becomes protected by intelligence. You're not just using a tool anymore. No, you're part of a revolution. You're leading a revolution. This is not automation. This is art. This is the AI Renaissance. Chapter 1. Change and reality. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. John F. Kennedy. My fellow people of understanding, the capable ones. Without a doubt, we are in the times of drastic change. Look around yourselves. You see AI in almost every aspect of your life. Talk about homes, cars, schools, work environments, social life. Every single place of our life has some type of AI inside it currently, making our lives easier and more efficient. But only a few years back, AI was only just a tool that you could use to make life easier. Something like a GPS in your car or Face ID, even your auto text correction systems on your iPhones, and even your Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, all of that stuff, recommendation systems. It was all some type of AI. Look at Snapchat filters, also some type of AI. Until now, it's always just been a simple tool that you could use to make your life funnier and easier and more efficient. But in 2025, it's not just that anymore. It's like AI has completely been flipped over its head. It's like AI has actually worked with humans as not a tool, but as a way of life. And what I mean by this is that in 2025, we finally have access to actual working AI, actual communicating AI on a emotional level that is in first human interaction level, which is voice. AI that has personality, AI that has tonality, AI that can tailor every single response and every single need to your specific requirements and how your personality is. Tailoring approaches directly to you and your customers and clients. I mean, we've seen this synthetic, this alive AI inside healthcare. We've seen it inside therapy. We've seen it inside emotional stations. It understands the human mind because it is trained on exactly that. And it's a direct language to it, and in simpler words, it's like it connects with us on a human-like level. It's alive, but not like how a human is alive. It's alive but in its own way, but it can somehow still connect with a human as if a human was talking to an ordinary human. Now, of course, before you guys say that this isn't something new, I mean, we've had Siri, we've had Alexa, we've had Google, we've had all of that stuff before, the voice level communications. Now, what's the real difference? Well, in simple terms, 2025 is different. The AI that we have now, AI voice facilitators that we have now, they're not just simple text commands or simple one-task things. No. They tailor and they feel and they change tonality and they change their approach depending on the type of person, the human that they're talking to. It reacts to you live. It caters to you specifically. It feels you. And even though the emotions, we all know that they're not real. I mean, they're just code. But the way they interact with the human mind, your human can differentiate it from an actual human and just code. It comes back to you as someone, as a human who spent the time caring for just you and who really wants to listen to you and help you out. This so-called AI, it feels your customers, it feels you. And you know the best part, it's not just this AI, it's not just limited to therapy and helping the human mind and connecting with them on this personalized level to help them with mental issues and frustrations and anger and emotions and stuff like that. No, it can be trained on specific tasks that, once done right, can truly change your business forever. We can train this AI to handle your customers. We can train this synthetic AI to cater to your clients. Truly, you and I both know this. The possibilities are endless. Lucy, that can book your appointments easily and efficiently and on autopilot while you sleep, while you're busy working, while you're too annoyed to answer the phone. Interacting with the customer on the exact same level that they're on, whether they're old, whether they're young, whether they're male, whether they're female, whatever they are, interacting with them in that way so that it's catered to them specifically. Imagine Mark that can handle your customer support, smoothly handling all of the calls and transferring the ones that actually need human intellect, while all of the actual everyday calls, the multitude of calls, the 90% of calls that are just everyday quick answers, basic answers, Mark is handling that for you in a tonality so rich, in a tonality so perfect that it represents your brand image in such a way that everyone is obsessed with Mark. They want to talk to him. They want to feel him. They love getting the work done and actually feeling it on a personalized level. They revere Mark. They hold him up in front of everyone. They care about Mark. Your customers feel for Mark. Now, I'm not saying wake up one day and replace all your employees that are handling your phones and your receptionists and okay, I understand your staff is overworked. The best outcome is just to throw them out and get AI voice facilitators. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying AI is your funnel. AI voice facilitators are your funnels. If you get 1,000 calls, let 999 get handled by AI voice facilitators. Let Mark handle them. And then that one call that actually needs your help, the human's help, that actually needs our intellect, let that be transferred to a live agent and let that live agent solve it. It is so much better for not just you, for not just your staff, but also the customer who just wants the job done, who wants it done efficiently and effectively. You know the funny thing? The reality of the matter is simple. Humans are limited, and they will always be limited. That is our nature, and that is what makes us human. That's not a bad thing. You can only push them till a limit. They will fail, they will break, they will make mistakes, and they will falter, and they will fall. But frankly, that breaking aspect is what makes us human, and I wouldn't have it any else way. That is what a human is. We are perfect in our own ways, but when it comes to business, when it comes to a repetitive task like answering customer support or booking appointments or booking meetings and something like that, you can't rely so much on mistakes, nor can you rely so much on the employee calling in sick or him just not feeling like answering the phone. You can't rely on that. You can't rely on that faltering aspect of a human. You need something that can take that human, remove the limitations, remove the faults, remove what shuts them down, and just put it on a wider scale. Take what is good, refrain from what is bad, and scale it up a multitude of thousands. I know you, my brother, you're a business owner, and you want to outwork the competition, and not just any competition, you want to outwork the giants. So if the giants have thousands of employees on their receptionist, and you have one smooth AI voice facilitator, Lucy, Mary, Sarah, Victoria, who's handling all your calls, you're getting the call logs, you're getting the call recordings, you're getting all of that data, and it's all being backed up over here, and all of your customers are getting a personalized experience. Who do you think outworks who? The giant who's spending millions on salaries and having to inspire their employees, or a person who has an AI voice facilitator, they just train once and it does everything for them on autopilot in a way unmatched by humans, unscalable by humans. I can tell you, and I know you, that you want to be on the level of giants, and the only way to do that is to outwork them. So use tech that they are too slow to see the benefit of, and use it like it's a fire burning wood. Outwork them and win. Chapter 2. The Vision. Those who cling to yesterday's tools will be ruled by those who invent tomorrow's. In a world rewriting itself with code, hesitation is the greatest disadvantage. Anonymous. Look, I'll be real here. The future, the AI renaissance, the vision, it's simple. I want to give employees the ability to never be overworked by their bosses again. Never be stressed, never be overwhelmed, never be given too much work that they break and they falter by their bosses. And I want to give customers and clients the chance to get things done efficiently and effectively in such a way where every single call that they do is personally tailored to them. You ring up the phone and they instantly, Lucy knows your account's details, Mary knows who you are. They give a welcome message and you're already feeling that warmth because they know you. Mary knows you. The AI voice facilitator feels you. I want to give us this chance to make the world a better place. Do you not understand? Old ways of inspiring employees to just work is killing them. You need to understand that there's a limit. Do you not use reason? Your customers and clients do not want to wait, nor do they want to hear you tired, nor do they want to hear your tired receptionist who doesn't care about the actual customer who's calling and who just wants to get the salary at the end of the day. Do you not think analytically? My people, I am trying to help you guys. I want to save us. It's a win-win-win situation. So what is stopping you? Look, I know you absolutely know what I'm saying is true. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't have been following me for the past months, for the past weeks, for the past days, for the past hours. You know what I'm saying is true. However, you are scared. You don't have a footing in this rapid moving AI environment, and that is what I'm trying to give you. You don't have a reason to push and do it now, and that is your biggest problem. And I'm sorry to say, but there will come a time where in the near future, where every single business inside this world, whether they like it or not, will have to rely on an AI voice facilitator inside their business. Otherwise, they cannot succeed. Look at the internet revolution. Look at the digital age. Nowadays, every single company needs some sort of online presence. Otherwise, they will fail. They need a website. They need some sort of Instagram or TikTok or any social presence. They need that in today's time. Internet gave them that opportunity. The early adapters of this so-called internet thing, of this revolution, of this renaissance, they were the one who succeeded. They were the ones who beat the world. The early adapters won. The slackers fell. They were forced into submission, and at some point they had to take this stuff up. They had to get a website. They had to get an online presence. But at that point, what is the point? My people, don't ruin yourselves. Don't think of this as a simple trend, as a bubble burst. Don't lie to yourselves. Come on. If I were to promise you an employee that could tailor every single conversation to every single customer or client who is calling, who always showed up on work, who worked 24 hours, who never complained, who never asked for a raise, wouldn't you do anything to get that employee who could do thousands of calls at once and never be tired? I'm offering you exactly that. Exact same tonality, exact same feelings, but just on a wider and more efficient way, with call logs, with call recordings, with CRM backed up data, with personalized calls. I'm offering you everything, but just in a better way. Do you not understand? Do you not use reason? Do you not think analytically? So what is your problem? Wouldn't you say yes immediately? I've said what I could, and I could stay here and I could keep telling you guys, and I could go on for hours and days and weeks and months and years, but it will avail you not. If at the end of the day, you look at what I'm saying and you know it's the truth and you still don't take action, then I'm sorry. Because the time will come when you will have to take this stuff up. And then you can't come to me saying, why didn't you warn me? Why didn't you tell me? I warned you and I told you straight up and clear up. The final choice is yours. At the end of the day, we are all going to the same tomorrow. And look, if you guys don't believe me, if you don't believe in this, if you don't believe in the capability of these so-called AI voice facilitators, go to Horizon Tech AI's website, go and fill out our free AI demo call, get a call yourself, and I'm telling you, you will be amazed. The technology will blow your mind. It is breathtaking technology. So again, I say this. Choose. You either believe or you don't. It is simple and it is straightforward.